had just returned home after an 8-week work trip. I was exhausted, emotional, and so excited to see my wife. She smiled, hugged me, and then said 6 words that made my blood run cold. "I'm 5 weeks pregnant." At first, I tried to smile. I even managed to congratulate her. But inside my head, the math just wasn't adding up. 8 weeks away, 5 weeks pregnant. I did the counting again in my mind. And then again, I asked her as gently as I could, "Honey, are you sure about the timing?" She let out this nervous little laugh and said, "Oh, doctors are never exact with these things." But her eyes wouldn't meet mine. That was the first sign. Over the next few days, the feeling that something was off just got stronger. She guarded her phone like it was a national secret. She started going out more, dressing up again in a way she hadn't for years. When I'd try to touch her stomach, she'd flinch and pull away. And whenever I asked about her doctor appointments, she'd quickly change the subject. "Tem primera, sa W, italiano." A calendar reminder on her phone that she thought she had deleted, but it was still in the trash folder. It was a man's name, and a date right in the middle of my work trip. My chest tightened so much I could barely breathe. I insisted on going with her to the next doctor's appointment. I kept telling myself I was just being paranoid, that I was just tired from my trip. I honestly hoped I was wrong. The doctor looked at the ultrasound, then glanced back at her chart. He said, very calmly, "Based on the development, this pregnancy is actually closer to 7 weeks." My wife squeezed my hand, hard. Way too hard. The room went completely silent. The doctor, not realizing the bomb he just dropped, continued, "That would mean conception occurred while you were away." I didn't say a single word. I didn't have to. Her face said it all. That night, I confronted her. At first, she cried and denied everything. Then, she just collapsed into the truth. She'd had an affair. It was someone from her gym. She kept repeating that it was a mistake, that it only happened once. But mistakes don't last for weeks, and they definitely don't end in pregnancies. The absolute worst part? She was fully prepared to let me believe the baby was mine. She was going to let me raise another man's child. I packed a bag. I told her I needed time to think, which was a lie. My thinking was done. I immediately contacted a lawyer. I scheduled a paternity test for my own peace of mind, and then I moved out, quietly. She begged me not to ruin our family, but she had already done that. All I did was refuse to live inside her lie. Sometimes betrayal isn't this loud, dramatic event. Sometimes it's a soft smile, a fake announcement, and a truth hidden behind some really bad math. I honestly don't know what my future looks like from here, but I do know this for sure. I will never, ever raise a life that was built on a foundation of deception.